What's good, everybody? Welcome in. The old mic up here where we need it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great week. Had an amazing Friday. Got an ad break coming up in 1 minute there, Twitch, so we'll see you when you get back. Don't worry, we're going to hang out till you get back with us. YouTube, hope you're doing well again. Yeah, another Friday night lo-fi and drives. Just chilling on this snowy, crazy weather we got here in Tennessee. So glad you could join us tonight. Appreciate you being here as always.
More friends.
Oh,
welcome in.
Thanks for the subscription on YouTube. I appreciate you. Just gonna hang out doing the drive. We got a Porsche tonight. It's a Macan Turbo. It's a nice SUV type car. We're gonna do something a little chill. I have good news. I haven't lost any of my footage I've recorded lately, so we're doing awesome there. We did a whole week's worth of TikToks this week in shorts, and I couldn't be happier. I'm really glad we got all that out for you. I felt really bad that I didn't have any footage for a little bit, but I'm glad y'all were patient with me and waited on me, and I appreciate that so much. We reached over 600 followers on Twitch over here, so thank you so much as always. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. So formalities out of the way as always. Exclamation point Poggers for Poggers Drink, amazing drink company. They got sleep, hydration, energy mixes. Check them out. Exclamation point Reaper Apparel. That's my favorite brand of all time. I love Reaper Apparel. My closet is full of Reaper Apparel stuff, shirts, hats. I love them. And a new one for you all is exclamation point MCHOS, which is one of my favorites now. I love these keyboards and mice. So I switched up a little bit on y'all, so I'm gonna bring it in here so you can see it. This is my MCHOS K99 with the ice blue switches. You can see, I don't know if you can see it too well on the camera, the letters are on this side. Maybe you can see it if I tilt it just right. Work with your hands, Pepto. Look, there it goes. So yeah, the bottom side of the key has the writing on it, and you have this sweet RGB on the back. The branding says Dare to Be Different. This is a hefty keyboard, by the way. That's the brand there, MCHOS. I have their headset, been using it for a little bit. I got their keyboard, and I got their mouse. This is the L7, which is very much like the G502 Superlight. Very light mouse. I feel like I could throw this thing across the house if I'm not careful. All of this is wireless, which is very nice for me because I like wireless stuff. I've been trying them out for a little bit, and I really like them. So yeah, check those out. Give them it'll pull up a link for the MCHOS command. Check it out. Awesome stuff, and it's really not that bad. Really good price. All right, everything's been said. I've talked enough and chit-chatted. Let's get this car in gear. Let's get it situated here for us on the highway back on Shitoku, and I'll explain why. Besides being my favorite map of all time. All right, we're good now. Bring y'all in. Bring our game audio in. There we go. Now we're talking. Nope. Check and see if it recognizes the clutch, and it don't. All right. So anyway, so this map, we're working on new footage, right? And I'll give you all a little behind the scenes here, I guess. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make footage easier for me to get and maintain. Because I've been having some trouble, work picked up crazy. We're trying to keep work going. We're trying to keep this going. So what I've done is made myself a schedule to where I can record not only during these drives with you all on Friday and Saturday nights, but I can then do drives throughout the week to kind of help me get footage built back up. So we're going to set it up. We'll see what happens. I don't know what is going on with my overlay here. This is actually kind of weird. Oh, there it goes. It's recording now. Okay. It scared me. It's like it wasn't recording. Anyway, with that said, we're working on more footage for y'all. So we're back at it with the Porsche. I love this. I love these Porsche cars. They're really nice. The SUV is really nice too. Yeah, we're just going to vibe out. So tell me how it's going. Tell me how you're dealing with this crazy snow. Cause it is crazy. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Go ahead and change lanes here, and we'll go the quick route, then we'll take the old slow route, the nice scenic route. Nothing wrong with that. Just glad to be streaming. I was really worried my kids wouldn't go to bed in time. I was like, please go to sleep. And they were finally like, okay. It's like, thank you. the old Ferris wheel. You know, sometimes there's fireworks there, and then sometimes there's not, and I never think to look up why that is. But I'll figure it out one day. Got some of these corners here. Do a little view change. But again, you know me, if you've been here through these streams, I love this map. It's just a very relaxed map. I love the views. I'm from a very like small town, Tennessee, so this is not something I would see every day, and it's always awesome to see in the game. Across the bridge. There are some really cool little pit stops along the way too. You can stop at and, you know, give you a break or whatever. It's really cool. But these weather filters, oh my gosh, it just changes the map so much, chat. It's such an awesome thing to have. The mods can be kind of a pain in the butt in terms of getting them and installing them, because sometimes Content Manager doesn't want to work with them. But I'm telling you, when they work, they work. And there's they call them PP filter, which is funny because I have a, you know, mentality of a kid, I guess. But the PP filters they have are really cool, and the one they have that's called like high def is a really cool filter. The only problem I have with it is that it flares out the lights really bad, so your tail lights look like spotlights coming back at you, and it's a little off-putting. But this filter I found in a YouTube video, which that's where I get a lot of my information from. I feel like YouTube, you know, new mods and new stuff, and suggested this one, and they had their setup in an easy to download file, so I just pulled that, and I flip and love this filter. The only thing I want to do next is maybe figure out how to get the water to not hit the camera so much, so it would be as like, it's not disorienting, but it's like just weird when it blocks over the road like that. But it's okay, we'll figure it out, Chad. All right, let's go ahead and change lanes here. We're gonna go over to this side. Some of my friends were saying that they're in Georgia and they got rain instead of snow, and I'm like, I don't see how. I got plenty of snow we could share. You know what I mean? We could I could ship some to you in the mail. I just don't know if it'd make it there, you know. Oh goodness, yeah, this car handles just so good. Not as good as my favorite. My favorite's the BMW. I think it's the M4. That car just slides in this game. It's so good. It's not like overwhelming in terms of like steering, because like sometimes you can just barely touch them and they like fly into the wall. Other times you have to like give it a good quarter turn of the wheel before they respond. It's a good middle ground. I think if I was to tweak it, I could probably make it better, but the goal of this is just to kind of, you know, pick a car at random and leave it stock and just go. Sharp turn here. There we go. Almost forgot. I don't think our wipers are on. They're on now. After this, we're going to be going inside the cab next for the view, which just has a pretty nice interior in it. They designed it really well, or mimicked it, I should say, really well. If audio needs adjusted, chat, just let me know. I'm kind of trying out something new where I've got things a little bit lower, a little bit easier for you. I'm not having to talk over them as much, I don't feel. But if it needs some adjustment, just let me know in chat. take this right. Just a nice little pick up and go, you know. Because you don't want to have anything too powerful on these wet roads here in this game, because you will slide really easy. It's better if you take something, maybe if it was higher power with less torque, you might get away with it. But if it has any kind of torque and it wants to really grab, it's just going to slide everywhere on this track. I got some cars that are really, really good on this track and other ones that are like really powerful. And taking some of these corners like I am in this car, even though I'm going decently fast, I would slide off into the wall. So instead of trying to dial them in and like get it perfect, I just kind of know how to learn how to drive each car, you know, just make it a little easier on myself. Let's see here. I don't think we're going to take any lefts, or I think we're just going to stroll back through the pit, and then we'll take the scenic route next time. I think that'd be the way to go. Should be coming up to the toll booth here soon. Get the scene change. Now we're inside the cab. Very well designed cab. I like the cab of this car. Actually the spawn here. Hang on a second. I think we made it back faster than I thought. No, maybe I'm wrong. Nah, I got a little ways to go. I was thinking we're further ahead than we actually were. It's all good. Oh man. So another note, I've been really into these overnight oats for a while, you know. We take there's like a base oats, then you add things to it. And I've been doing it for a little while, and I started off with just a few flavors like banana bread and peanut butter and jelly. Pina colada were some good ones. Now I'm a little bit nervous. I'm trying a new one called that I found the recipe, well, kind of found and made the recipe for it. It's birthday cake flavored oats, where you use cake pop flavored protein powder in it, and sprinkles. Obviously you gotta have sprinkles, right? So I got that in the fridge waiting, and I'm like, man, I don't know, I've been liking these sweet and savory ones kind of, you know, for a little while. The pina colada ones are really good, and then I took the pina colada mix. Instead of using the pineapples, I used the mixed fruit with cherries. Oh, so good. And they're low calories. Yeah, they're really, really good. I wasn't sure how I'd like cold oats, but I like oatmeal anyway. The texture's not too bad if you're thinking about the texture, because it's like, ugh, you know, they're not really hot. They're still really good. I love them. We'll take this right here, and then we should be going back. Yeah, this is Haneda and Ariake, however you want to say that. Yeah, this should be where we turn here. Then change our view again to the out. Well, we'll change it again too fast. There we go. Now we're good. Sorry about that. Now we're going to take the long way through. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, why does that look so weird? Never mind, that's why. And sorry if I keep messing with stuff. For some reason, my windows like to just black out randomly, and I can't see anything. And I'm like, well, if somebody's talking in chat and I can't read it, that's not really fair. So if you see me like reaching for stuff and moving stuff, that's why. Loving the relaxation. We're popping in there. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, relaxing on this snowy night. Just driving on Shotoku Highway and relaxing. If only you could really drive and stream without getting banned, that'd be great. But unfortunately you can't, so tell you what else is crazy now that I think about it, is when you want to stream, like multi-stream. I don't know if I don't think YouTube has the same strict rule that Twitch does, but like if I multi-stream, I can't have YouTube chat visible on my Twitch stream, but I could have Twitch and YouTube chat visible on my YouTube stream. Just a weird rule. For some reason, I still can't get Twitch chat to work, which blows my mind. I've tried everything besides throwing up YouTube chat on its own window inside OBS to make it work. It's really weird. But we'll figure it out eventually. I use Botrix for YouTube, and it's kind of been iffy, to be honest. But I may do that. I may just put everything through Stream Elements or Streamlabs, whatever it is, and just do it that way. Goodness. Well, Mom, how are things? Hopefully you're doing well. Not dealing with any crazy icy roads over there. I know wife had a little bit of a time getting home, but she did all right. And tomorrow, I cannot wait to edit y'all's video for tomorrow. It's going to be our Sunday release. That's our first 1 hour drive with me video. Really excited to get that done for you. I'm going to finish editing it tomorrow before I upload on Sunday. I'm going to try to upload it tomorrow. That way it's got plenty of time for HD to come out and everything else to release before you all get it. I'm just worried about uploading things like a little bit, like a few hours before they're supposed to go live, and then like it's not high def when you see it. It just bothers me. So make sure it's right for you all before you see it tomorrow or Sunday. Same time, I'll be coming out at noon Central. There's the old newspaper shop and restrooms there. I'll stop at those sometimes, but we'll keep trucking, keep on moving. We're going into downtown area here in a little bit. It's a quick audio check while we're cruising. Oh yeah, that's good. Make sure everything's coming through clear so y'all can hear it. I've made some dumb mistakes in my time, and I always try to double check myself before I get too comfy. Yeah, we'll keep going straight. Change view again. Take this middle lane. Back into the tunnels we go. There's some really cool tunnels in this. They're also really long. Some of them are. I'm like, dang, we've driven like 5 miles. It's just not ending. while we cruise through this tunnel, though. Little high quality H2O. Whew. Needed that. Mouth's getting dry, throat's getting dry. Oh yeah, back out in the rain. That's what I'm talking about. My song was a vibe. Yeah, unfortunately, the infotainment system in this car doesn't work. It's kind of sad. I really like the infotainment systems in these cars. They're pretty high tech, pretty cool. I wanted to get it set up one day where I could like just for fun. Get on the infotainment system and pull up the stream while I'm streaming, so it's like streamception, which would be hilarious. But it'd probably also crash. You know, the world would fall apart or something crazy, with my luck. Oh, I forgot this is 7-speed. My bad. My bad, Porsche. Off for now. We're at least a pretty long tunnel we're in anyway, so we'll start them off and chill, and then we'll turn them back on when needed. Should be coming back out to the rain here. There we go. I'd hope the snow effect would work, but unfortunately it didn't work like I thought it would. It still looked like rain. I was like, okay, well, we'll just go with the rain. That's all we can do. Look at Symbolish popping in here. What's going on, my friend? How are you? Let's go ahead and slide over here in the middle. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're going through all this crazy weather, or not going through all this crazy weather like we are. Depressed, no, they did not. Just figured to pop in and say, hey, you know what? I'm here for you, my friend. You need something, just reach out to me. I'm here for you. Always welcome to pop in here and say hey, or even just alert and just vibe with us. Always welcome. Anytime. That's what friends are for. There for the laughs, the tears, and the fears. That's how that works. downtown area here. There's some buildings. I swear they had to have known that people from Tennessee play this game. They got some like UT Vol looking buildings down here. Don't have much distraction and I need it. Right? I feel that. I've been there many times. Not much distraction. It's like, ugh. Hey, if I can help be a distraction, let me know. I got you. Here they are, those Tennessee Vol checkered buildings up here, chat. What country are you in? I can see the EU plates. We are in, this is supposedly based in Tokyo, in Japan. The car, most of these cars have their, the plates from their countries on them, but the map itself is in the Shotoku Revival. This is probably an English modeled car for sure, with it being Porsche. I drove a, I think it was a Skyline in one of my videos, and when I didn't realize it until I got the car out. That's how I make my mood better if I'm down, look for distraction. Maybe absolutely, nothing wrong with dissociating and finding that way to, you know, bring yourself back. Nothing wrong with that at all. This is one of mine right here, streaming and talking to you amazing humans. And driving these awesome cars and just kind of chilling, you know. Bring that safe, cozy space. I don't have my blanket with me tonight. I left it in the living room. I usually have a blanket with me in here and like snacks and all that good stuff and get cozy, but don't have it tonight. I'll have to be better prepared next time. I have hand sanitizer. That's always something. I don't make you cozy or anything, but I mean, always give me anxiety when they play. They talk to themselves. Listen. Oh, I got you. The place, it does, right. Me and my geoguessr tendencies, right. I'm with you. No, I get you. I can't play Tarkov either. Honestly, anything that has, what a cold night, right? But for me, like, I just don't have it in me to play competitive or tense games like that anymore. I just don't. Especially with the old, you know, heart the way it is. I mean, heart's fine, but anything that causes me extra stress and anxiety, I just don't want to do. And I feel better not doing it. So yeah, lurking, I agree 100%. And it is hard to talk to somebody when they're in that kind of tense game and they got to listen to this. I totally agree with that. Yeah, the roads, and that's the other thing I was saying, like the plates and stuff. Like I was driving a few of these cars and I'm like, these aren't, and somebody, what stream was it? Somebody pointed out that it was a like EU plate and I was somewhere else. I'm like, yeah, it's, you know, the cars have their own plates and it's kind of weird. And I was like, I didn't notice that before. I'd always just drove the cars. But your geoguessr tendencies, you're really good at that. What's that one guy's name that does it though? That does it even by the sky, which blows my mind. I cannot think of his name to save my life. But he's on a few of my videos I watched lately. It's like he ends up just saying, okay, I'm gonna look at the sky only. And he's like, this looks like South America, and then clicks the map, and he's within like, I don't know, like on the map it looked like maybe 4 or 5 inches. So competitive, it's something like rounds I'm down, but that's silly competitive. You win. Exactly right. Something fun where, you know, you all have fun and it kind of, you know, prevents that tension from being there. But, you know, like I even tried playing you know, Overwatch, and we've played Rivals that one night. For me, I just don't have it in me anymore, you know, to try and go through those games and the anxiety. And people being upset just really doesn't help either, you know, because then you feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just me, but please tell me if I'm wrong. But I feel like if I'm playing with someone and we lose and they get upset, I feel like it's my fault, so therefore I should play better. It's really weird. I'm weird like that, I guess, but I just try to now I try to avoid that whole thing altogether and just play chill games like this, or we played Mika and the Witch's Mountain, just games that really help me relax and I can play with friends that don't feel competitive. And rounds, I agree, is absolute fun. It's insanity. If anybody else hasn't played that, please play that game. It's super fun. So we go back to middle lane. I think there's a wall coming up here. Ah, there it is. There's the wall. Like Pink Floyd, there's the wall. I was like, I know there's a wall up here somewhere, and I've crashed into it before. Trevor Rainbow. Okay, that's it. Yeah, Rainbow. I couldn't get over it. I'm like, he's literally looking at the sky. He goes, yeah, this is this place. There's no way. Looks like our ads start in 1 minute there on Twitch chat, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right here waiting on you. Oh yeah, this is a wall too. There's that Ferris wheel we saw earlier. So I quit that night and things you got going to do. Yeah, you're right. And I honestly, I almost just shut down. You know what I mean? Like I just emotionally shut down and go, you know what? I'm just gonna play until we're done, then I'm gonna call it. And I haven't picked that game back up since. Haven't. I had more fun playing Overwatch and memeing with friends than I did playing Overwatch trying to actually win. Just doesn't intrigue me anymore, you know? Oh geez, water covered my screen. There we go. Gear down and grab this corner here. Interest in going back to it. I'll get the points just now. Exactly, I agree. You know, at one time, I believed I had a competitive edge. Like I had a little bit of a competitive bug. You know, an itch I had to scratch. But then I realized how toxic that environment can be between like, not just between teams, but between people on the same team. And I was like, you know what? I don't have that in me anymore. To like, not just feel bad for losing, but to be made to feel like, even if it wasn't intentional, made to feel like I'm one of the reasons we lost. You know, if I felt like I was trying and doing my best, then if that wasn't good enough, then, you know, whatever in some ways. But for the most part, I just don't like how it makes me feel, you know? I think I've resided to only playing like games that help me feel, that keep me from feeling that way. You know, you can play an emotional game that, you know, makes you want to cry and hits on all those buttons, but it's just, you know, just don't have it in me, and I'm okay with that. You know, I've played Call of Duty. I bought the new one when it came out, and I had fun, but I wasn't really like, you know, sweating my butt off to try and play. I just, you know, if I won, I won. If I lost, I lost. Whatever, you know. And I feel better doing it that way. I go in with that old, you know, Pepto mentality of I'm not going to win, but I'm going to take a few of them with me. You know, I don't know. I think the requirement of chill vibes is too strong, chat. That's why I also found out I'm really bad at Among Us, because I don't like lying. So it was really bad. I'm really bad at those games. I can't. They're like, I wonder who killed this person. I'm like, I have no idea. It must have been me. They're like, what? I'm like, I'm sorry. That's not how I play the game. I know. Oh well. Live and learn, chat. Live and learn. But, as tradition on this stream, if you haven't heard it today, you're going to hear it from me. I'm proud of you. made it through another day, another week of a new month of this year. You're doing a great job, and I'm proud of you. Keep it up. Ad break from Twitch is over in 20 seconds. YouTube, still hope you're doing well out there. If it's your first time here, my name's Pepto Klepto. I'm a chill, relaxed streamer on YouTube and Twitch, and my whole goal in this crazy streaming space and content space is just to have fun, relax, and enjoy time with you all. I have a playlist of YouTube shorts you can check out. I've also got a few different playlists of some longer form content that's just meant just like this. Chill vibes, relax. Maybe you're on break at work and you want to just chill for a little bit, put on some good music, play one of the videos, or play all three of each playlist. It's about 30 minutes of driving visual in this. Good emotional game that hits the feels. That isn't rage stuff. Right. Emotional game that puts you down. Amazing day. Look into remains of Edith Finch? Oh, Edith Finch. Okay. My chat just instantly loaded like 5 messages. I'll have to check that one out and then see. I love Among Us. I miss that game so much. No one ever plays it anymore. It's true. Not many people play it anymore. It used to be huge. Used to be so many people playing that game. So many people. All the big streamers and big content creators played it. I only played it a few times. I think Alex Tried got it for me, and I enjoyed it. It was fun, but I was just terrible at being the imposter. Absolute garbage. I don't think it helped either that my first round I played, I was the imposter, had no idea how the tasks worked. So they asked me like, okay, Pepto, where were you? I'm like, I was in that room to the left when you leave the main room. They're like, okay, what were you doing? I was like, I was doing stuff. Oh, which task were you doing? I'm like, the task of doing the task. They went, I think Pepto's the imposter. I'm like, yeah. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm awful at this, guys. Even in D&D though, I always tried to play like the straight edge, honest character. I never really played one that would like try and manipulate. There's a few characters I have that could do that, but I know I'd be terrible at it. Change it up, get back in the cab here. If I could get it to work, chat, I'm telling you, we're gonna do it one night. I'm gonna get my VR headset to work so I could drive in this car with a headset on and look out the windows. That'd just be so cool to me. But I cannot get my MetaQuest 2 to work with my Steam Ivory driver. It's weird. Let's see. What made you do this fan? It's just about a girl. Returns her family home. Her family's passed away, and as I'm covering memories, and then explains the weird curse family has of all dying in unusual ways. Oh, okay. The major stories that are so thoughtful. Interesting. Okay, I'm digging that. I'm really digging that. Okay. May have to be next on the list, chat. What's the fun in Among Us, though? Playing the straight roll even when back. Right. You're right. Oh my goodness. There's some other games I have on my list, but I can't remember what they even are now. I'm wanting to try. it. I can't even explain it. I think you'd enjoy it. I enjoy those kind of games, especially when they're thought-provoking. Because, some games it's pretty linear, I guess. The message is linear. You kind of know what it is from beginning to end. But games where they throw curveballs at you and make you think differently, like that's what I like. Someone who died to a murderer was betrayed, and a apothecary come and look Esquay, and it turns stuff into tall tales to explain it. Oh, okay, I get it. It's actually really cool. I am intrigued. See, we're getting close. There's a few more twists and turns we got to go through, like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Really make you think about things in a new light, and I like that. I like that different perspective on things. Mika and the Witch's Mountain had some moments like that, but it was very innocently delivered. But it's like, oh man, it's so right. And who doesn't want to, play a game like that mimics like Kiki's Delivery Service? I mean, that alone right there sold me on the game. Still need to go back and finish the other tasks in that world. We had a decent amount of them done. Found the cute baby ostriches with the hats. God, them things were adorable. As you're going through these stories, you're wondering through this house they bought from overseas and built up more and more to give everyone their own. Oh, that's cool. Okay. That's really interesting. What is that game that everybody plays? It's like Life is Strange. I played that and really enjoyed how that one worked out. I haven't played any of the newer ones though, but Life is Strange was a good one, I thought. Yeah, it's gonna be on my list for sure then. What remains of Edith Finch? It's just cool to think about a house, that it's been added on more and more to make room for people. That's just really cool. Got you. Okay. Because I really liked the what really got me hooked on Life is Strange was the decision making, right? Like what you tried to do, what you had done would affect something down the line, the whole butterfly effect, and it was just really cool. Trying to save that girl, or as an example. And I like games that you have options. What you do will affect down the line. I know it's a horror game, but still one of my favorite games of all time is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, because one, it's a permadeath game, so obviously as soon as you die, that's it, it's over. It's definitely cool. Plus the comparison of other people shows the end. Exactly, that was also awesome. Were you one of the more common solutions or results, or were you the more rare result? It's really cool. But Senua's Sacrifice, again, it's a very different kind of horror game in my mind, because first off, she hears voices, and you hear voices all the time, which for me was trippy. 15 minutes of it, yeah, it's great game. I love the combat in it, because the combat isn't the main point of the game in my mind. I always run into games where the problem becomes you play the game and it's all about the combat, but the way this game is, the story is so heavy and it's so good in my mind that the combat was just like the icing on top. Especially because there's no HUD in that game. I like it too. It's not like a bunch of cluttered things around the screen. But the reason I love the story so much and the game so much is just how it's this woman's journey, you know, to get back the love of her life. Like that's the whole beginning part of it. She's going back to get him. And what I was saying though is it's permadeath, and throughout the game, if you take damage, you know, let's say you get knocked down and you die, for example, there's a, remember the voices bit? Yeah, that's all the time, which got a little trippy at one point. I had to kind of stop playing for a little bit because it kind of messed me up. But the part about the I don't know if it's curse or what they called it, going up her arm, every time you died, that increased and it grew up your arm. Once it reached your head, you were dead. So every choice you made throughout as you played, if you weren't careful, you further cause yourself less, you know, you raise your chances of losing your character every time you made a bad mistake. So it wasn't choice based, but like anytime you may have made a wrong move in a battle, or at one point I set myself on fire by accident and had to watch her basically die and then come back and say, okay, you now have more up your arm. I'm like, oh crap. Brutal game in some ways. Like I'm not going to hold it, like I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's very brutal, but the story and that part of the decision making, you know, how you play the game determines whether or not you're actually going to finish the game. It's just, I was so hooked on it. There's some truly terrifying moments in that game. They were not wrong when they said it's a horror game, for sure. Psychological horror, whatever it's labeled as now. It's truly that. I debated on it last year playing that as a Halloween stream, but I couldn't make myself do it. I was like, man, I don't want to be screaming like a little girl on stream. All the clips that could happen, nah, I'm good. Oh, jeez. Let's see, what do we got? Oh yeah, we're back to this part now. This is the part where we loop-de-loop. Now we're going through downtown. Death Stranding. Yes, that's a good game. I have not played it, but I know Gamerstone's played it, I'm pretty sure. And one other person I know has played it, and they have nothing but high remarks for that game. Fast, I couldn't stop. When I got near the end, I played for like 10 hours straight until I was done streaming Yeti, right? And it's always amazing when you find one of those games, because typically you've been playing games that interest you and they're okay. But then when you find that one game that scratches the itch, you're like, oh my God, I gotta play this game all the time. And it's always fun when you find that game. I especially like it when it's a game you didn't think you'd like at all. You're like, I don't think I like this game. And you pick it up because, why not? And then you realize it's like one of your top 5 favorite games now. A week later, they announced Death Stranding 2 was coming out, and I was still so raw when I heard the music. I bust out crying. I don't blame you. I'm telling you, when you love a game and you love something that much, I 100% agree. I bust out crying too. Like I just finished, well, as the last season of My Hero finished. This next season will be the last one, the last official season. But the last episode, I was bawling my eyes out because this was getting so crazy. And then I saw that was the end. I'm like, no. But then I saw the announcement that they were going to finish it this year, and I'm like, started bawling again. I'm like, why am I crying again? Nothing bad's happened yet. But that level of emotion, I totally understand. I think there was that much. I think one of my other friends played The Last of Us, and then when the second one came out, I think it was the second one. Yeah, I remember her just like calling me and being like, ah! And I was like, yep. Yeah. it was Lou's theme, which is the baby he carries. The moment I heard it, I was like, I need my game. Yes. Yes. I relate to that 100%. Missed the name of what show? Show. Oh, My Hero Academia. Yeah, that last season, or this past season they just finished, was absolute insanity. And then this next season that's supposed to be this year, I think they said later this year, is the official final season. And I'm sad. But then also, you think, there's that show. I watched Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, and also watched Fire Force. Well, Fire Force hasn't had the third season come out in a while. Both seasons that come out of those two shows this year are the final seasons, and I'm like, really? Because they're so good. I started My Hero right before season 4 came out. Season 3 was already done. We were in that limbo between seasons, and I talked to Carl about it. Carl's like, you need to watch this anime, you'll love it. I'm like, okay. And the first season for me, and maybe it's just me, it was really kind of slow the first season. There's a lot of story you got to empty out and process, and it took me a little bit to get through the first season, but then the second season on, it's just like, okay, here's more, and this is more information, but then there's new things to learn. And I finished season 3, and then season 4 was coming out the next week, so I finished it right on time, and I've been hooked ever since. I adore that show. And I cried honestly more during that show than I have any other anime I've watched. There've been a few that have got me pretty close, but My Hero, just so many pivotal moments in that show. I got some more I'm watching now. There's so many shows I need to catch up on. Best games. Yes. This is amazing. I got a gift for it. Okay, right on. I watched the show. I haven't seen the show, but I heard it was pretty good. I was surprised there was a show at first, then I realized how much love that game had. I was like, okay, never mind. I totally get it now. Totally get it now. Makes me cry so hard. Oh, it's one of them. And then made Soviet watch the show. There you go. See, I was worried because I hadn't played the games that I wouldn't understand the show. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of where I was at. And I was like, maybe I need to watch gameplay, or either play the game myself and then learn all this. The show is so good. Well, just from that, I'm probably gonna have to watch it then. I don't know what's it streaming on. Is it like an Amazon Prime thing, or if you watch it, you have to tell me what you think after you see episode 3. The episode made me and Soviet weep like babies. That's true. You know, I still need to finish season 2 of Arcane. Also, I plan on watching some more of it tomorrow. Try and finish the season 2 up. So I love that show. Y'all got me hooked on that one. That one's a banger. Maybe I'll catch up on Last of Us while I watch, while I'm also watching Arcane tomorrow. Let's go wide this time. We went close this last time. Klepto is really good at capturing what the games give you. Oh, okay. It's very on point with the story. It does fan service well. Doesn't violate the game. Oh, awesome. Okay. That's really good. I always have that worry when I hear a game's getting a show. I'm like, please don't ruin it. Maybe that's a little harsh, but just don't ruin it, please. Make it awesome and amazing. HBO they made it. Let me check. That sounds right, because I feel like someone told me they watched it on HBO. Yep, HBO. Gotcha. Okay, so I need to check out HBO. They didn't get that. Getting all the recommendations on stream tonight. I'm down with it. 100%. Oh, look, we're back to this point again. Look at us go, chat. Or Max, whatever they call it. I think it's called Max. But I think I may have had it at one time too, but I didn't use it enough to keep it. I ended up just canceling my subscription, but I'm pretty sure it's called Max. Actually spent 6 months since the gameplay the first and second game. They didn't ruin it. Awesome. Makes me feel even better now. If I can get my headset to work, we might do a air car stream, because I really think it's a game I recommend to everybody if they have a VR headset. It's a free game on Steam, and it is by far probably the most relaxing game I ever played. And it's so interesting. It's like a future dystopian city. Not a giant city, but a good sized city. And it's really a simple objective. All you gotta do is just fly around the city. There's these points you can refuel at as you find them. I'll message you how you can watch it. Sweet, thank you. But you find these landing points. You land down and you refuel, but you also get a turbo boost. And you gotta find all these points around the city to get all your boosts to fly around. But that's the whole point of the game. It's just flying around the city and finding all these sites. There's these big holograms that come up. You can go fly through them and check them out. And that's the whole point. For me, I don't know, it's just so cool. Sent you something, check out your stream. We'll do. But so we'll have a little personal talk here, chat, because me, I like keeping everything open. So during this last break we had here for Christmas, I had a lot of thinking to do, right? I had a lot of time to think. And I had a hard decision to make here, mostly because I just been struggling a lot. I like being candid with y'all and honest, because I'm not going to hide anything. So I had a point where I'm like, okay, do I focus on work and try and get further in my career, or do I focus on what makes me happy, which is content creation? And me and my job have a pretty interesting history, not specifically who's there now, but past management. And it's been years I've been told, yeah, we're going to help you out, yeah, we're going to support you, and it ended up just being a big flop, right? I ended up being mostly depressed about it. Now what I've done is, okay, where do we go here? Do I invest more in myself and make myself happier? Do I invest in myself to make the company better? And it took me about 2 or 3 days. I'm like, you know what? I've invested 10 years in this company. As past July 2024, I haven't really seen any investment in me from them besides more tasks to do. I'm going to invest in myself. So, for me, it was hard because I love doing this, and I love making videos and hanging out with you all in streams. This is like my way of escape, right? And then there's my job that pays my bills. But I've always told myself I would never sell myself like that. I know that sounds weird to say, but I would never give up my entire self and be unhappy with myself to do something. And I decided this year we'll focus on me. I've given it 10 years. I've given the job plenty of time to figure it out. And I think to make myself happy, we're going to dive in. We're going to focus on content, focus on, you all in this community, making things better. And, I just want to, voice it out there. I think maybe somebody had that same, that same discussion with yourself, about, do you want to keep trying to do something you enjoy, or, do you kind of have to put it to the wayside? I don't think that should ever be an option for anybody. It sucks that it is, but you only get one life. You always need to choose yourself. Absolutely. And like I said, I think the rationale or the decision came from, I've given my, 10 years to this job, and the most I've ever gotten is, drive here, fly here, here's all these extra tasks. And that has been really an investment in making me better. It's just keeping me right there doing all the crap they want me to do. And it's burnt me out. I'm suffering some pretty severe burnout. But when I come home and I fire up the computer and I start editing videos, or I'm streaming like this here, I am happier than I've ever been. I absolutely love it. Hanging out with Sim and Soviet and Discord playing games, love it. And that's hanging out with Yeti as well, and Puck and all of them. It's just, I'm realizing now, after dabbling in this for a year or two, that I thoroughly enjoy it, and it's my way of escape, my way of getting, my me time in. And this year I'm going to heavily invest in it. We're going to keep pushing, and maybe we'll all do some crazy stuff this year. Who knows? Just a lot to think about, But as always, I'm proud of y'all. You heard that twice today from me, some random guy on the internet. I'm proud of you. It takes a lot to get out of bed and do anything anymore in this crazy world, and I'm super proud of you for doing it. You know what? We should have took that left. Should have took that left, Chad. I'm not gonna slam on the brakes and take it now. I'll have to find the next one. Let's see, where are we going next? We got nothing here yet. We got another one coming up. But didn't want to get too serious there. Just kind of want to let you know how I'm feeling. Ooh, let's stop here at the old stop here. Just a water break and hang out for a minute. This will be that guy pull up in front of the restrooms. There we go. Now we'll sit inside the car. Beautiful. Ooh, I'm thirsty. I'm telling you, chat, if you didn't know me before last year, I couldn't drink water. I just never could. And I tell my wife all the time, which is my way of saying it, but I use those like crushed grape drink mixes. I'll put them in there and just chug them, And when she can't get them at the store, because for some reason there's somebody else like me that really enjoys crushed grape, and they buy like all the boxes. And I'll tell her, I ask her, hey, did you get a chance to get any crushed grape? She's like, oh no, I didn't. I'm like, all right, I'll just raw dog a water real quick. And for some reason, it seems to throw her off a little bit. Oh gosh. Let's let the rain hit the rooftop for a little bit. We'll just sit here and vibe. Nothing wrong with that either. Let's go ahead and start the recording there. We'll do that too while we're at it. Or not. Okay. Let's bring y'all back in real quick. Sit here and vibe a second while I figure out what my game's doing. Okay, there it goes, I think. Recording has started. Okay, so now it's just recording again. Okay, whatever, chat. I can live with that. All right, we will. Let's just change cars. So we're going to save the replay. Exit there. We'll just try another car. Let's change it up. Keep it fresh. Nothing wrong with that. All right, chat. So yeah, I put a meal in my water. I use Mio Energy since even though caffeine doesn't do anything for my body, still low, so I'll stop drinking soda with the caffeine. Just a little bit of that's true. I never thought about that. That's actually a really good point. Helps you not crave soda. That's awesome. I had to drink decaf soda and forced myself to believe and like make myself believe it was regular Coke. So like, I guess, what do we buy? It's caffeine-free Coke, but it was the same like can and container like the regular one, and I fooled myself over time into believing it was regular Coke. Once I did that and I was able to fool myself, I could stop drinking sodas altogether. It's pretty cool. Mind over matter, I guess, right? All right, we won't drive now. We drove the Porsche Macan or whatever it's called. We could drive the old Toyota AE86, which is a yeah, I'm ADHD, so caffeine does nothing at all. But if I stop my normal intake, my body craves it. Not wrong. I mean, it's so crazy how bodies work, right? Let's drive. Is it still recording? It is still recording. Stop recording. There we go. I'm so much better without it because I'm telling you, I was miserable with. Oh, that car is so broken. I just realized that one of those cars don't work anymore. I'm like, that's why I don't drive that car anymore, because it is broken. It is of the busted. We could drive the Subaru. I think it'd be a good little car to drive. Also have my fun giant spindle water jug. True. Drink more water again. I'm getting better about it. I have probably 3 to 6 bottles of it a day. Usually more than 3 a day, just to kind of keep water going. Other than that, it's Coke Zero. I love Coke Zero. Diet Coke's good, but Coke Zero for me, just like it's a spot. It's just different. All right, let's get this set up here with our Subaru Impreza. Sorry, yeah, it's a 1998 version. Cute little car. Oh, there it goes. Everything started up now. Wipers work. Alright, we'll go ahead and get it in gear. We'll get moving here and I'll bring you all in. I'll stop for a bit. Yeah, it's again like water to me just has that random metallic-y taste. Maybe I'm just like a normal whiner about water, but it just has a really weird taste to me, and it's also because it's tasteless, right? So, but I'm weird. I admit it all the time. I'm super weird. Makes you queasy. Yeah, it's not that it's off-putting or anything. It's just odd. It's like I have a liquid in my mouth, but I can't tell what it tastes like. What's going on? I don't know if this car's going to work with this or not. We're going to try. So the back end got a little squirrely. Too squirrely for me there. But we'll give it a shot. Trying to go for a nice 2-hour stream tonight, just kind of vibe out, and I have nothing but water. It might turn my stomach. Yes, I feel that. Oh my God, somebody else I can relate with. Too much water, I get really sick, and especially if I have nothing but water. Oh my gosh, those early mornings at work where it's like 4:30 to like my first break's at like close to 8. It just, oh my gosh. You know what, chat? I don't know if it's gonna work. because this car is going into the ditch line and it's making me uncomfortable. So you know what? We're not going to worry about that. We want a chill vibe, not a crash into the guardrail vibe. That's not comfortable at all. All right, let's try this again. Different car. Well, this car's cute. It's like 40 horsepower. It's adorable. I'm gonna be early again tonight. This chair hurts me to sit in. If I'm not gaming, the pain's getting me. I understand that. Ain't nothing wrong going to bed early. Get some rest, my friend. Take care of yourself. Get some sleepy sleeps. Nothing wrong with that at all. We're all about that self-love and self-care over here. I'm about to get me another cushion for my chair though. My butt is like, my tailbone's like, I'm here, dog. I exist. You may not remember me, but I'm here. I'm like, oh, I know. I'm sending pain up my spine right now, dog. And I'm feeling it. Okay. Oh, this car is just too much for me right now. I love this little car. Okay, hang on. We got to change something here. We got to take that. Okay. Okay. It says we're good now. Okay, it's recording now. Okay. This car is so cute. Have a good rest of your stream. Check out the game. I will. Today's been hard. My brain's just shutting down. Hey, you know what? Get some rest. Take care of yourself. Reach out if you need anything. And I'll see you next time I see you, okay? You take it easy, Miss Sim. Oh, this thing's adorable, chat. Hey, I'm gonna bring y'all in. Look at this little guy. Oh. Heart right back at you, Miss Sim. I appreciate you as always. Let's see, here's a little blinkers work. Oh, it was adorable. It's like a little Hot Wheels car. We'll go inside the interior here in a little bit. Just a little baby car. Look at him. How could you be upset at this little guy? He actually handles pretty. Why does this car handle better than the Impreza did? I don't understand this thing's chat. Slide back over. We'll hit the old trail again here. I don't know what that was. I heard something fall. Get down and pull this hill, chat. My 39 rear wheel horsepower. Yeah. I love this car. Grab another gear and just cruise now. It's to the floor also. In last gear. Just cruising. I love it. I don't think I've ever had a little car like this make me so happy. gearing down to pull 5-degree inclines, chat. Look at us go. I don't know how much of an incline this is. Just being silly. Oh, I don't think the game liked that one. Different car track. Okay. Yep. A little bit of an error. No problem, though. All right, let me... wrong one. Well... mute the game for you all, so it's not this constant droning on in your ears. Task manager. All right, what do we got going on here? Those are all good. Why you break? Doesn't fix it there. Can I can't right click either. It's just locked everything up, hasn't it? There it goes. In task. In task. In task. There we go. Now we got it. Now there's no more buzz in chat. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. We'll just stop that recording there for sure. All right, we'll just sit here and chat a little bit. Have it take us out soon. We got about, I don't know, about another 30 minutes or so. We'll be out of here. But again, hope y'all are doing well. Appreciate y'all being here with us tonight. Just vibing out. It's always nice to do a night drive and everybody comes and hangs out with us. I can't even talk either. Listen to me running letters together. Hoping to have some big things for y'all this year, Chad. I really am. Hoping to get some things done and make this really help us grow, and really excited. It's gonna be a journey. I can't wait to really get into it. Yeah. Also, can we just talk about these Stream Beats music? It's just so good. So good. Just chill out, man. That's what I'm talking about. We got notifications out the yin yang. There's the sim stuff that they sent me. Thank you so much. The Queen Rages is still alive, doing her thing. I'm so proud of her. She always does awesome. This is what is this one called again? I forgot. The music, it's the groove. Harris Heller, you knew what you were doing. I'd love to meet Harris Heller, you know what? Meet and talk with him and just chill, because it's just that'd be so cool, I think. Just a down-to-earth guy. It's gonna be hard to find, you know. Let's see here. What else we got? I don't see anything else really jumps out at me like, ooh, you know. No jump scares around here in information, you know. Alright, sweet. Let's try it one more time, chat. One more again. One more again. This stocky keyboard, oh my lord, just all the good things. All right, one more again. Let's try a different car. Maybe that car broke it, right? Let's do KTM. That is a car with no roof. I'm not gonna drive that on a I drove this one a while back. It's the Alfa Romeo GTA, and I like this little car. It's a nice little car. Let's do it, chat. Body roll action on that. That's a good song. Let's check the old phone, see if anybody's texted or anything. Not so far. All the notifications, chat. I love it. Let's see what else we got here. Another message. Sweet. Let me know. All right, sweet. Here we go. All right, so this is a little Alfa Romeo car. It's an adorable little car, and it handles like a dream on the what map is that we do? Union Island. You can hear it. It's just this little adorable little blue car. I only ever drive it in blue because it just fits it so well. All right, we're gonna try this one now, chat. Let's see what happens. Looks like our recording has started. I guess. Yeah, it started. Okay, there we go. It's an adorable little car. Old school dials and dash. Little wipers sold me too. It's a cute little car. But again, hope y'all had an amazing day as always. You know me. Want the best for you. Want you to succeed. Want you to win. Because if one of us wins, we all win. We'll try the same route we took with the little car. Look at us go, chat, doing things. Fixing problems on stream as always. It would not be a Pepto stream without some kind of like breaking or something not working. I've accepted that fact. It's okay. I've accepted it. We own it. It's just my luck. That's handling pretty good. I thought it was gonna skid out on that turn, but this car feels really good on the road here. Heck yeah. But anybody got any big plans this weekend? Any trips you're on or planning to take? Or maybe you left for today and you just got there and you're super exhausted, because I know how that is. Let me know in chat. Love to hear about it. Car just goes right into those corners, no problem. these corners. It seems to be doing okay, but I'm not gonna, you know, get a little ballsy here for sure. Yeah, I'll show y'all. This is one of the parking exits right here. My favorite one's further up. This is a really cool one. It's like a loop kind of thing, which the blinker automatically comes on sometimes. Ooh, there we go. So it's a loop, so you can pull in here and you can go to the little newsstand and, you know, sit there on the phone, do all the things. There's a newsstand down here, and then whenever you're done, you can go back out this way. It was a little bit of a climb, but it's not too bad. And then we just get us some speed and get back on the interstate. Got a little slippery right there, but not too bad. We got it caught back up. Right here. Yeah, I wonder if I can, I guess what point you can start adding like personal emotes to YouTube. Is that an option? Now, I'm a noob at YouTube stuff, so I apologize. I'm asking a dumb question. You know, like Twitch, once you become affiliate, you can put your own emotes in. Is YouTube like that? You could have some like your own emotes on YouTube. Because I'd be down with that. I think the bar's set higher on YouTube though, right? Like you have to have a certain amount of like crazy watch hours or something. This corner real easy. There we go. Don't want to be getting too wild, chat. You know how we are over here. Gets wild real quick. Next thing you know, we're trying to pull Dale Earnhardt Victory Donuts in the middle of the highway. That's not great. This is nice. Gasket up this hill. There we go. Let's take this right here. Typically, anything you see like this to the left is just a 180. You're just taking a 180 to go back the opposite direction. So, usually I'll avoid those as we're trying to go a certain way around the map. I don't want to just instantly be going back the opposite direction where we left. So, try and change it up a little bit, you know. Did have someone tell me one stream that they're like, yeah, I was watching your stream and then I woke up the next morning. I'm like, you fell asleep? They're like, yeah, I fell asleep. I was just chilling, and then next thing I know, I was asleep. I said, cool, I'll take it as a compliment. They're like, you're not mad? I'm like, no, I'm not mad. If you relaxed enough to where you went to sleep, I've done my job, chat. Right? My whole job here is help y'all relax, get an escape from the day, chill out, talk a little bit. If you went to sleep, you went to sleep. My job here is done with the whole, you know, hand thing, I call it, where like people take their hands and they like do this whole like thing or whatever. Yeah, that. Yeah. You chilled out enough in my stream to go to sleep. Hey, that's a win. You got rest. You took care of yourself. It's all wins to me, chat. Ahead of myself. This ain't our turn yet. I would like to see a version of this map where they really jump in and like start making roads, like adding more roads. That would be dope. So like, you know, maybe it's what it is now, and then, you know, 6 months from now, or however long it takes, they release the next version and it's even more roads and more alleyways and more side streets, and just they basically just make it this huge thing. I'd love that. Whoever made this, I can't remember the Patreon account that made it. Top notch. Absolutely top notch. Song's such a good vibe. I love it. Check out, I'm not advertising them all the time, but check out Harris Heller Stream Beats on Spotify. You won't be disappointed. Got a lot of great mixes, a lot of great, just overall the songs are killer. This is the lo-fi mix, so it's not all the same mix. This is a lo-fi mix. He's got some other ones. Definitely check them out. Ooh, goodness. Poor little lights are just bouncing. All right. Here's our turn to go back to the start. Here comes our stop. So we're going to try and do this wide here, if we can. That little car just whoops right in there, no problem. Because our pit guy, we're not going to stop there. We're going to be difficult. We're going to pull in right here. Ooh, let me fix my parking. Pepto apparently cannot park. Thought I could in real life, but apparently I can't. It was pull up right here real nice and easy without hitting anything would be great. All right. Let's go, chat. Doing things. Okay, there it goes, I think. We can fix it that way. That's perfect. Okay. Bring y'all back in face cam. Look at us doing things, chat. Proud of you. Proud of us for getting stream on tonight. Didn't cancel. Took care of ourselves today. We rested. Did all the things. So, my booty is definitely sore in this chair. And, I'm gonna call it there, my tailbone screaming at me. Probably how I sit, maybe my posture, who knows. Either way, as always, let me get a little closer. Let me get a little eye contact. You know what I'm saying? Love you all. I'm proud of you. Take care of each other and take care of yourselves. Remember your worth. Remember you're worth it. Don't forget to check out Reaper Apparel. Poggers in the chat. !Pogger, !Reaper. Check them out sometime. Buying helps support the channel. Helps me out very much. I greatly appreciate it. I will hopefully see you all back tomorrow night for some more night drives and lo-fi. And yeah. So just remember, I love y'all. Mwah. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all tomorrow night. Take it easy.